Today we're diving in with a brand new 2024 Triumph Daytona 660. This bike has a lot to offer, especially for daily commuting. This might be the best middleweight sports bike you can buy right now. Starting with the design, the Daytona 660 has an amazing looking livery. It comes in white, red and black, or black grey. It comes with LED headlights, tail lights and a TFT display. With about 80 horsepower and 47 pounds a foot of torque, the Daytona 660 has a nice punch. It's got enough power for spirited rides, whether you're on the twisties or the track, but it's still manageable for new and intermediate riders. That's what makes this one of the best A2 bikes available today. Let's talk about the tech. So the Daytona 660 comes with multiple riding modes, only 3, rain, road and sport. Switching between modes is super easy, as you'll see me do in the video, and the TFT display makes it easy to get all the info you need without being distracted. So what's the Daytona 660 like for daily use? So for a sports bike, it's surprisingly comfortable. The seating position is sporty and doesn't strain you on long rides. So let's talk about the price. So a brand new Daytona, the price range is about £8,595, depending on which livery you get as well, which are about £100 difference. It comes in white at no extra cost, but if you want it in red or the black, grey and sort of yellow colour, then you'll be looking at an extra £100. Some of the alternatives of this style of bike would be the Yamaha R7, the Kawasaki Ninja 650 and the Honda CBR 650R. They're all within the same sort of bracket. Each have its strengths, but the Daytona 660 stands out with its triple engine, agile handling and distinct British flair. I hope you enjoyed this riding review. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell if you want to see more motorcycle reviews. I know this is a little bit different from what I normally do, but I'm trying to head more down the professional side so you can actually learn about the bikes rather than listening to me waffle. No! Ah, dickhead! I don't like these indicators. I wonder if they're like the CBR, like some of the 2024 bikes where they turn off by themselves. No. So it revs all the way up to 14,000. 14,000! I thought mine was a lot with 17. The 660 is actually not too bad. Like power wise, it climbs decent enough, to be honest, for an A2 compliant bike. It's fun. Got an anti-wheelie feature on it. Should we switch the modes? Sport mode, rain mode, the sport. Why does it feel less than road mode? Oh no, it is a little bit more pokey. It picks up a little bit more, I'm not gonna lie. No, it's actually... This Yobbo, man. It's actually really enjoyable. It's a nice bike. Have you heard his fucking exhaust, man? I'm trying to do a review over here, Cryptic. Do you mind? So, this is a inline 3, same as the brand new R9. Shocking, I know, considering this is a 660 and an A2 compliant bike. It has different modes on it. It's got road, sport and rain. Not that I've noticed to do anything different. It has the same engine as the Triumph Trident 660, but it's been tailored and tweaked for a sort of sports bike, super sports bike, however you want to look at it. And I've rode both. I've rode the Triumph Trident 660. I never did a review on it, but I am going to at some point. And obviously I'm riding this one now, and I'd say this engine is a bit more pokey. This is it in race mode or sport mode or whatever the fuck mode. That's rapid. That's rapid. I can't hear you, you'll have to turn that off.
Have you had a look around?
No, I haven't actually. He knows more about my videos than I do. Fucking hell. He knows all about them. More than I do. Shit. Right. I've done the little, thanks to Cryptic and Gun's help. I'm going to be reviewing that soon. That's calling me. But thanks to their help, I've managed to do like a proper review kind of thing. A bit different from my normal ones, so I hope you like the intro and stuff, because that was yeah, a little bit different from what I normally do. And they helped out massively. Normally I feel awkward doing things like that, but having people here with me is good fun. So yeah, now we're going to ride back to the shop. Right, so one of the things I want to talk about as well is I'm 5'8" and I can't flat foot this. Now I can get my feet down more than I could on the CBR CBR 1000R SP. Look, if I put my leg up on the rear brake, I can get my flat foot down. If I put both down, it brings me onto sort of the balls of my feet and the tiptoes. If I put one up on a peg with a slight lean over, I say slight lean to the right, I can get my leg down. But yeah, that's just a note. And I'm 5'8", so I reckon you could be about 5'6" and still ride this comfortably. I don't like that the revs are flashing at like 5-6k. The moment you go over 5k, it starts flashing at you like you got a whole different red line there. Goes about 60 mile an hour in first gear. Got a bit of air there. Didn't mean to. I mean, it's not a slow bike by any means. It is not a slow bike, especially for an A2 compliant bike. mean, it's comfortable. Unfortunately, there's no way around it to really do town riding. But I can tell you straight up, it's going to be good for town riding. It's comfortable, it's upright, it's not too strenuous on the lower back, the knees, the wrists. I could probably sit on this bike for a good couple of hours, you know, without getting tiresome or bored, or, you know, in one stint. My arse is so padded right now, like, just straight up. This ain't no professional review. I ain't gonna sit here and say, "Ooh, the seat's nice and comfortable." No, my arse is padded. It feels like I'm sat on memory foam. And the heat as well. Someone mentioned in one of my previous videos that I never spoke about the heat from the engine. So I'm going to bring that as a point in every single review that I do, if I remember. But the heat from this, I can't feel. I cannot feel. I don't feel no heat on my legs. Maybe a little bit on my left side, so I think it's blowing some of the air out on the left, but not on the right. So I don't know whether that's just to do with the wind or what. Because with the fairings being even, you'd feel it on both sides if that was a legit thing that they wanted to do, was blow it out to the sides. But I can feel it on my left, not the right, so it's probably a wind factor. If there was sort of no wind, and it's in typical in every video, I always see someone with a nice ass. She had a nice ass. My missus is gonna kill me. But yeah, it's a fun bike. It is a really fun bike. I would own one, I'm not gonna lie. If I wanted something with a bit less power than my CBR 600, I would own one. Maybe not yet, just because of the price tag. I can't quite afford that unless I sold my CBR 600, which I don't think I could do. I'd have to have a think. But the price point as well, you're looking, I think it was $8,595 for a brand new 2024 plate Daytona 660. It's a good bike. I mean, you can't complain. Triumph, British made, you know what I mean? Can't complain. Us Brits love Brits bikes. It sticks in the corners as well. Woo! Mud. The clutch is nice and smooth as well. It's a wet clutch, as you'll probably know, because dry clutches are only mainly on Ducatis. But it's a wet clutch, and it's so smooth. Like even the clutch and the front brake are so easy to pull in. Oh, horses! Horses! Oh. It's such a comfortable bike. So's the Triumph Trident, to be fair. Triumph makes some good fucking bikes, bro. It's very comfortable. It's very comfortable on my old butt cheeks. Where are they going? Yeah, ready?